Hi there, Taurus, and welcome to your reading for August 15th to 31st, 2021. This is a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know during this time frame. I want to thank you for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. Also, if you want to think of a question, by the time I get to the outcome card, I will tell you if that card means yes or no. So during this time frame here, Taurus, looks like we have a bit of we have the Tower coming out in the present situation. So, there could be some chaos, there could be some sudden change, something that comes in. You could be having an epiphany for some of you, but this is like something that is shocking, basically, coming in for you, and we'll see what is influencing this Tower moment. I'll just read from the book here, from this Light Seers, just to give some insight into this. The Tower. The Tower often comes along when there's change needed, and we're not making the changes, and so Destiny steps in and makes those changes for us here. So it's unexpected changes, chaos. So it feels like the rugs have been pulled from underneath your feet. Your beliefs maybe are being challenged here. Your new awareness and perspectives. So a little bit of destruction and kind of being unsure of who you are here with this Tower coming out in the center. So let's just look at the influences here for you. Let's just look at the influencing factors for you. But there is those butterflies. Do you see the butterflies here? So this is bringing transformation into the situation here. And sometimes that's what has to happen. So let's just see what the influencing factors are here, Taurus. It's a bit of a crisis moment that happens during this time frame, August 15th. And it is to do potentially with partnerships and the decisions that you have to make here, Taurus. With the Lovers card coming out, you could be dealing with a Gemini as well. So this is divine partnerships, soulmates. It's a head over heart decision. That kind of thing could be a little bit, you could have an epiphany regarding, a love situation. So let's see what's at the base of the situation for you here, Taurus, during this time frame. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So, you put in a lot of hard work, a lot of perseverance here with this Knight of Pentacles coming out. So, you're slow and steady working towards your goal. Very hard working here in this situation. And what about what's just behind you? We'll get some cards of clarification and advice too. So we have the Knight of Cups coming in here. So maybe potentially someone, made some romantic gestures towards you, or maybe that's what was surprising, as somebody, come and maybe approached you with this romantic gesture and idea here. And that could have been quite surprising to you. Or maybe there's a new love interest entering the picture here. And what is your overall attitude, Taurus? What is your overall attitude regarding this situation? What is your overall attitude regarding this situation for Taurus? What is your overall attitude? Okay. We have the Five of Cups. So with the Five of Cups, it's basically like you have some regret. You're kind of like focusing on the negative here, and there's some regret in the situation with that Five of Cups coming out. And what about coming up for you in the near future, Taurus? What about the near future? Okay, that one wants to show itself. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So you're feeling like you don't have maybe a lot of options or things to choose from here. You don't have a lot of options in the matter, but I'm just going to see what the book has to say to you about that in the reverse position. It is a different deck, so it's very interesting too, some of the meanings here for this deck. So you're feeling blocked by indecision, so you just can't decide. You're really overwhelmed and feeling like you might make the wrong choice here, Taurus. And what are your fears? What are you fearing here? What are you fearing in this situation for Taurus? What are you fearing here, Taurus, in this time frame? What are your fears in this time frame? What are your fears in this time frame for Taurus? We have the Eight of Wands. So this is like taking any quick action, or maybe you a little afraid to travel somewhere and look at this communication, this straight up communication, or like this something coming in quickly, like you're a little bit afraid of something that's maybe going to come in very quickly with this Eight of Wands here. It's like a lot of speed and velocity, split, like making split second decisions. it's positive resolution, but you're kind of fearing good news in a way too. I don't know why that would be, but it potentially you could be fearing good news. And how others are seeing you. Others are seeing you kind of like bound by your thoughts, trapped in a situation that, you know, you feel trapped in a situation, but you're technically like keeping yourself there, even though with this Ace of Swords here, you have that potential and you have the know-how and the intelligence to get yourself out of this situation, is how others see you. Others see you like, you know how to get out of this, you know, and your overall hopes is the Ace of Wands. So you want a new passion, you want a new beginning, you want a fresh start, maybe you want like a new career or something new to follow and be passionate about, or reigniting passions here. And what about the outcome for you during this time frame? We have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, you're going to be decisive, you're going to be intelligent, you're going to be, you know, cutting out things that no longer serve you during this time frame. You're going to be very decisive and maybe, you know, ruling with your logic as opposed to emotions here. And you could also be dealing with a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But I'm getting that that's a yes in answer to your question, Taurus. That's definitely a yes for me with the Queen of Swords coming out there. So we'll just get some clarification on your cards here. So we'll see, why is this Tower in the center of your spread? Why is the Tower here for you, Taurus? What is this Tower all about? Okay, so we got the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So, you know, this is like you weren't able to cut somebody off and you aren't, you know, but destiny is kind of stepping in and maybe doing it for you here. You know, you weren't, this is something that is destined and something that is maybe but beyond your control. And it's, you know, it's making you slow down and rest and take that recuperation. Whatever comes in here is kind of going to force you to rest. It's kind of like we don't take care of ourselves and we go, and all of a sudden we become, you know, sick, and we have to slow down to take that rest, Taurus. And what about this Lover's card? Why is this Lover's card here? It looks like the Five of Cups coming out again regarding that. So, you know, you could have a lot of regret in a situation here, maybe in a love situation. Maybe you wish you'd done things a different way, made different choices, those types of things. It's like you're looking at the love situation with a little bit of regret here, Taurus. And this Knight of Pentacles at the base of the situation, it's like slow and steady, you know, working towards your goals. But I mean, this knight always gets to where they're going, right? And you have the Ten of Wands and the Star. So, you know, even though that you're carrying a lot of burden here, Taurus, you feel hopeful. Again, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but you know, you feel hopeful in the situation. You're willing to take on these burdens and work hard towards what you want here in this situation. I don't know if this is a relationship or financial situation, what's happening here for you, but with this Knight of Cups, what's this Knight of Cups about? This is someone like making romantic gestures, or maybe you want to, but it's not what you're wanting here. So maybe this is someone from outside that is approaching you, but this is not how you see. You don't see that person maybe as your wish fulfillment or as something that you even want to entertain. And the Five of Cups here, you're kind of just looking at things from a different perspective. You may be having a bit of regret or looking back and just feeling stuck and, you know, looking back on that with a little bit of regret. But coming up in the future, this indecisiveness, not knowing what to do, not knowing what choices to make to go forward here in the upcoming time frame. You're not sure which direction to go, what to do, what choices to make. You're a lot of indecision coming up for you. And, you know, the fearing of this communication, I'm not sure what communication that you might be maybe from this person that you don't want to tell that, look, you know, this isn't for me, or that kind of thing. So let's just see, why is this Eight of Wands here? Like maybe you're afraid of someone coming in and declaring how much they care about you or whatever, because you're not really that interested. You don't view that person as somebody that you're interested in, Taurus. That's for some of you. But yeah, this communication, you want to avoid this quick action. And yeah, because you are basically not wanting to collaborate with others here. You're not wanting to work together. You're wanting to just do things on your own. So how others are seeing is pretty self-explanatory here, Taurus, from what I'm getting. And then this new beginning with this Ace of Wands, you know, it's like you're wanting a brand new passion to follow. You're wanting, things to have that spark of passion again in a situation here. And you want to cut off those things that no longer serve you with that Queen of Swords there. Yeah, like you want to rekindle the passion here in your relationship with the Lover's card coming out again. So yeah, you want to rekindle something with someone. There's somebody else maybe that's, been contacting you and you're just not interested in that, but you want to rekindle maybe the love situation that you have had or that you're currently in. And somebody here is rocking the boat. And the Queen of Swords, you want to be able to just cut that person off. And you have the Queen of Pentacles coming out to clarify that, because you want your stability. You want somebody that's stable, grounded, and is loving and has all their kind of ducks in a row with that Queen of Pentacles. Could be dealing with another earth sign. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But yeah, you want to just be seated in your power, and you want to have everything. You don't want anything to, kind of rock the boat. You're not wanting the situation to, that's kind of what I'm getting from this reading here. It's a very kind of short and to the point reading here, Taurus. So we're going to go and get, so we're going to go get some cards of advice for you. And we got two coming out. So teaching and learning came out here for you. So keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. And then you have sensitivity. So you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now, and honor yourself and your feelings is coming out there. So I'm just going to read the message for teaching and learning for you as that one came out first, and see what the extended message says for that one for you, Taurus. Teaching and learning. 63. So we have, you are a spiritual teacher and an avid learner. Learning and teaching are linked in a perfect cycle in which information comes to you when it is needed. Teach others about the topics that awaken your passions. The more you teach, the more your lessons are reinforced within yourself. Be open to sharing new ideas and learning about topics that aren't in your immediate sphere of interest. Your students will teach you in many ways too. Trust your teaching and learning abilities, as your mind is one with the divine mind of God. You are an intelligent and wise being, and know that it's safe in this lifetime for you to be outspoken in your teachings. Well, that's very interesting. So we'll get one more card of advice from the chakra cards for belief change, Taurus. We'll get one more card of advice from these chakra for belief change. And we'll see what this has to tell us. Oh gosh, we're taking that one because that's the one that individuation is what it says. I follow my own path. So interesting. So it is a solar plexus chakra, individuation. So I recognize others as different aspects of consciousness, no greater or lesser than myself, all journeying at our own pace. I acknowledge and accept and celebrate differences as I go inward to connect with my deepest self, my truth, desires, and joy. I am a unique spark of the divine, expressing my own unique vibration and life purpose. I follow my own path. So, during this time frame, you might just have to go it alone and follow your own path a little bit here, Taurus, is what I'm getting from this reading. It was very short and to the point. So that is the reading I have for you, Taurus. I do want to thank you again for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I will see you in the beginning of September.